But the movie that at least Costa and I are going to dig into this week is Finding Dory, the latest from Pixar. And if you've never listened or seen our show before, what we like to do, we start off talking spoiler-free. I mean, it is a Pixar movie. We probably won't really. There's really not much to give away about this film anyway. But we do start off spoiler free, and once you hear that Wilhelm scream, that's when we enter any sort of spoiler territory. Again, we probably won't have a whole lot to discuss about this one in terms of spoilers. But yeah. So at that point, you can listen at your own risk if you haven't seen the film. So Costa, and I know it seems like we're skipping over Amber, but she just hasn't seen it. You haven't seen it, so...
It's okay if they spoil it for us. I don't think I'll be surprised.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I don't think you would either. Costa, spoiler free to start off. What did you think of it, and would you recommend people to go see Finding Dory?
I mean, I would say it's pretty standard Pixar at this point. But I wouldn't say Finding Dory is Pixar at their best.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
This is just basically, I would say, Pixar kind of going through the motions. They sort of checked off all those boxes that you get in a Pixar movie. Like it pulls at your heartstrings. It's cute. It's funny. Bright and everything. And so you can mark all those off. And it was a fun movie. Like you get you basically get the entire backstory for Dory. Like there's really. They really don't leave you asking any more questions about her because she basically goes through. This isn't spoiler territory, but there are just things that happen throughout the movie that jog her memory.
Right, of course.
And they fill those gaps with flashbacks of her as a little baby fish, and
she was a very cute little baby
very tiny with big eyes.
Like
and
every time
body.
you saw her on screen, you were just like, "Oh, yeah, that's so cute."
And there's like really a couple of good comedic moments.
Yeah.
Again, it had the heartfelt moments. And if you're a fan of Pixar, you like Finding Nemo. Granted though, Marlin and Nemo really don't play that large of a part.
They're more of the side.
Yeah, they're more in the background in this movie, which makes sense. It's called Finding Dory.
Right.
So and some of the other newer characters that they introduce worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a fan of Pixar, you like Finding Nemo, go see it. But it's not going to blow you away. Don't expect Inside Out or Toy Story or WALL-E or Up Level Pixar. This is just them sort of, but as far as sequels go, it's also better than their attempts, I think, with like Cars 2. It's not like Cars 2 bad.
It didn't feel like a cash in.
No.
Like just cash in, make some more toys.
Well,
right.
It is.
They are.
It is.
Disney,
but it was a
Cars 2 was not
But that was just strictly.
This was at least a quality cash in.
Right. Yeah. Let's put it that way. And that's the reason we bring it up because and we've talked about it a little bit on previous episodes, but it's like from everything that I've heard and read, it does feel like Disney has leaned on Pixar a little bit, like saying, "Hey, you should make some sequels here," And but that's what I'm saying. That was my dread going into this movie because the next bunch of Pixar films are all sequels.
Well, which is why you would think, though, after the success of Inside Out, they might tell them, "Oh, hey, why don't you do more original stuff?" But then they follow up with A Good Dinosaur, and everyone's like,
and then exactly.
Well, they might, but right now they already filled up the roster for that stuff. So
Yeah.
they might have already said, "Hey, start doing that," but they're not going to release it until you get that. So they might be in the works, but we won't see them for another. couple
basically
years.
from now until 2020 is all sequels.
Yeah, so in 15 years, that's when the original content will come back.
But that's not the point. The point is that Pixar was always original. That was the point.
But it's run by a corporation, and they.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's the sad part that we're seeing right now because we've all grown up with Pixar movies basically from our childhoods. Like we've watched Pixar grow as a company, and it started off making original hit after original hit after original hit, and now they've taken some negative hits in the past few years, and now they're getting into the sequel phase of their company, and I guess that's where some of the disappointment lies. You know what I mean? But I mean, suffice it to say, I saw Finding Dory as well, and all that being said, that's why I was worried going in. And basically my comments are all going to mirror what Costa said. It's enjoyable, it's fun, it's cute, it's going to leave you with a smile on your face. It's not going to give you that same sense that you got when you watched Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo you watch and it's like, it just left you with that certain feeling, but like this one, it's just like, okay, that was funny. It was funny to see the characters again. Okay, done. Like I graded in kind of like the middle pack in terms of Pixar films. Just like you said, it's not going to hit that up level WALL-E, Toy Story, Inside Out, any of that. What I did like is that they did not try to make it a rehash of Finding Nemo.
Right.
They actually did take legitimate steps to make it its own unique original story. So I at least got to give them that credit. And plus Hank, the octopus character, was really funny. He's like the second lead character in the movie. He was really funny. But yeah, it just kind of felt like, just like Costa said, kind of like, it's like we kind of just went through the motions, and that's unfortunate because
the motions of the oceans.
Yeah, I think we're all. I mean, we are in agreement that go see it if you want. It is funny. You're not. I don't feel like I wasted my time by going to see it. But yeah, it's just not going to blow you away.
No.